Sustainability at Transurban is obviously very, very important because our vision statement is to strengthen communities through transport. Here at Transurban, we break down our sustainability into 3 key initiatives: being good neighbors, using less, and thinking long term. And one of our key initiatives is to be a good neighbor, because we look at the well-being of our communities and the impact we have, and we want to increase the social inclusion and the mobility and transport benefits that someone like Transurban and our roads can bring to our communities.
At Transurban, when we're developing a new project, we believe that the community needs to come along on the journey with us to build a long-term partnership with that community. We are always out there through pop-up centres, through local meetings, whichever means are necessary to keep people informed, up to date as the project and its concept develops. One of the most wonderful programs we have at Transurban is the Community Grants program. They're quite small, quite modest, but they go to really important causes. They could be about mobility in a local community, they could be about regeneration of a local bushland, but they're small contributions that make a big difference to the communities in which we operate.
We now are really putting ourselves in our customers' shoes. We love to help our customers out, and we just want to make sure that we are giving them the best service we can.
On any given day, our drivers do around 15 million kilometres. That's extraordinary. And the focus you can imagine with safety is paramount.
The other accolade that we're really pleased about is the Workplace Gender Equality Agency Award. And it's the 3rd year in a row that we've won this award for recognizing our efforts in gender in the workplace, which is obviously very important to us, but it's more important as you look at the outcomes and the diversity of thought, the diversity of backgrounds of not only from different genders, but also different nationalities, and everyone's contribution over the past few years. Our second main initiative or pillar is to use less. And there we look at our energy consumption and during operations, but how we go about recycling materials and using environmentally efficient materials is key to our sustainability.
One of the targets that we have is 10 in 10, which is reducing our energy consumption by 10% over 10 years. For the ventilation systems in our tunnels, we are looking for ways to optimise how we operate the control systems in response to different traffic volumes or different air quality conditions at the time. And for our lighting systems, we're looking to move to modern day LED systems that are not only more energy efficient to operate, but also lower cost to maintain over the long run. Beyond reducing the absolute amount of energy that we consume, we're also looking at more renewable sources of energy. And to do that, we're installing solar panels on the rooftops of some of our operating centres and also purchasing green power from external sources.
And our last initiative is thinking long term. And we understand that we're going to be here for generations with these assets, and we want to make sure that they're fit for purpose and they provide benefits to the long-term communities and make these cities more livable.
We were recently notified that we had achieved an independent infrastructure sustainability rating from the Infrastructure Sustainability Council of Australia.
The first of our motorscape project to open is the Powell Street Loop project. It brings iconic artwork designed by local artists in a regenerated bushland, hopefully increasing the biodiversity of the environment. A similar project that we have underway is along our M2 motorway. We're looking to install a unique artwork and restore the local vegetation and waterways.
One great outcome of the North Connects project is that Transurban will be reusing rock and spoil from the tunnelling to partially fill the nearby Hornsby Quarry. This will allow Hornsby Council to transform this unused, unloved space into a public park.
The road usage study is Australia's first practical study into motorists' habits and understanding how they use roads. We've undertaken this study to contribute to the long-term thinking of how roads should be paid for, to make sure that we find solutions that are sustainable and fair for everyone.
In addition to our community grants, we have our innovation grants, and those are really dealing with the technical issues alongside our communities. So whether it's dealing with safety or noise or other impacts that we have on our stakeholders that are technically related to our operations. We're really proud this year that Transurban has won a couple of key accolades. One relates to becoming a member of the Dow Jones Sustainable World Index. That award's particularly pleasing this year.